Let's get into Twitch. Now, we all know Steven Twitch Boss as the character from Ellen DeGeneres' show, who was always so positive and full of light. Well, it looks like his family is taking legal action in response to Allison Holker, the widow of Twitch, and the woman who's decided to go through his personal journals and publish them in spite of his family. I mean, this woman is a pig. She's got 3 children with this man, and she's exploiting him and his reputation, which the children are going to see that. This report says Twitch's family's done with his widow, Allison Holker, continuing to make shocking allegations about their late son, and now they're taking legal action. Connie, Twitch's mom, went off on Instagram blasting the misleading and hurtful claims in Allison's book about her son's life and death, saying that she can't focus on her healing anymore because she's got to protect his name and legacy and defend his honor. Connie's not messing around.
Either of you have any interest in reading the journals?
I think so, just to feel closer to him, because these are his thoughts. Maybe get a clearer understanding. You know, he's my son, you know, of who he was and what he was thinking from time to time. So yeah, I think I would.
What about you, Dre?
I would love to see all of the journals in its entirety. I think there's journals about his personal life, his marital life that are in there. I believe that there's been a cherry picking of things from the journal to reveal or share. And if we're just going to be completely honest, talk about it all.
The whole Boss family has now come together with another statement backing Connie, slamming Allison for her disrespectful and evasive actions since Steven Twitch's passing, and calling out the misleading and unproven accounts and the inconsistencies in her book. Of course, they don't even have a copy of it early because she's just really pitiful. They have a lot of questions that still need answers, so they're getting legal counsel to dig into the situation, and they even started a GoFundMe to help them cover it. Connie and her family have also shut down claims that Twitch hinted at being harmed by a male figure in his journals, something very personal, calling that completely unfounded. They've also brushed off her allegations about Twitch having a serious drug problem. Let's get into Jay-Z. Now, the Beehive is having a great time tonight because Jay-Z's Accuser dropped the lawsuit against him. That's suspicious. Now, I have some feelings about this dismissal. Okay, Jane Doe wants to take away their case, but at the same time, tell me, why are they doing it with prejudice? That means that it cannot be filed again, which means like this person is like promising to never bring this story about, and it's not only relieving Jay-Z but also Diddy. Now, what's really upsetting about this is that it's casting a shadow all over Diddy's case and making all of his accusers look like maybe they're unreliable, especially because this Jane Doe didn't have the facts straight. I mean, she said it herself, said that she made some mistakes. Her dad doesn't remember driving multiple hours to go and pick her up that night. She has no recollection of where it could be when it happened. A lot of lies, and it makes me really upset for a lot of the other accusers who are going to struggle to have their stories believed because this one got a lot of press.
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. "I have made some mistakes," she said. "Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me." The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false.
Jay-Z may have been able to get away from that one, and maybe he's got incredible powers that will forever protect him, but I've got my eye on you. Let's get into Harvey Weinstein. Now, I thought Harvey was dying in jail. That's our prison. That's the last I heard, but it looks like he's got some family drama. He's suing his own brother from jail, claiming his sibling tricked him into guaranteeing a $45 million loan, and then now he has to pay it back. Harvey filed a lawsuit Thursday against his brother, Bob Weinstein, and a Hollywood executive, David Glasser, former executive at his film company. In an audio, Harvey Weinstein tells TMZ that it was shocking to discover the fraudulent transactions that went on after I left the company. I now believe that a number of these executives played a big part in my demise. Not the creep who R-worded multiple actresses trying to blame these other executives. Ryan claims that his brother and this other executive tricked him into personally guaranteeing a $45 million loan. He says that Bob and David then diverted the money and left the company short on cash. So Harvey's now the one left with the big check. Which, not to be morbid, but if he is dying soon, then does that mean like that loan just goes away, or who has to pay it? Harvey says that Bob and David conspired to ruin him financially as a means to take control of the Harvey Weinstein company. The lender claims that the company defaulted on the loan and then sued, and this new filing is part of that same case. So they were going after Harvey Weinstein, and now he's trying to divert the attention back to his brother and this David guy. I would say good luck, but no good luck over there. How do you even close that? You know what? Someone better pay the bill. Someone. Good luck to the bank. Good luck to the bank on getting that loan back, because that's what happens when you deal with shady people. Let's get into Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. So Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are coming out with a joint album together, which is interesting because Selena Gomez told us a few months ago, I remember being in Thailand reading that she's quitting music. Yet she's got a new album out, and because they got this new album coming out, they're doing a bunch of press for it. They released a song already. She sounds very indie and hipster in it. They're doing a bunch of photo shoots. Even Selena Gomez's mom is speaking to the press. It turns out that Selena's mom, Mandy, played Cupid for her daughter and Benny Blanco over a decade before they became engaged. Selena said, "It's actually very difficult to figure out. I was about 16 or 17 when she met Benny Blanco." Benny said, "And we first had music come out in 2013 or something. Her mom set up a meeting between the two of us. This is right when I became big and she wasn't a singer yet." At the time when Selena met Benny, she was working with Disney Records and was starring in The Wizards of Waverly Place on the Disney Channel. Benny said, "When she started putting music out, I was so into it. I feel like she was the original sad girl." The duo confirmed that they were merely pals when they first met. However, Selena said the transition from their friendship to a romantic one was very simple. Selena said, "We got into the studio to work on a song and we just talked and it was easy for me." Benny, who previously collaborated with Selena's ex, Justin Bieber, said he had no idea that she had feelings for him. Selena said, "I feel like you could be friends with someone forever but not know you have feelings until one night." And it wasn't until their second date that Benny finally realized that Selena's feelings were more than just a friendship. The second we started hanging out, I was like, "Oh, this is my wife," he was telling his mom. "This is the girl I'm going to marry." Later in the interview, Selena's groom-to-be admitted that he was so pissed that it took this long for their romantic relationship to blossom. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.